Hey y'all, Joefer here, the cranky old gay guy. Today, we're going to make this very brief, but I want to throw this out there. How would you feel if I did a live YouTube show? It would be 30 minutes, probably on a Saturday or a Sunday, where you could go to that page, or maybe do this on Facebook. I mean, I don't know where everyone's at. And then while I'm live, you could be sending me messages and I can answer your questions and we could have a back and forth. I don't know if anyone's interested in that. So please send me comments and let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. I don't want to do a live feed and only have like nobody show up in the room or at that feed. Because then I'd just be talking to myself and that'd be like every other podcast, right? Or every other vlogcast. I guess this is a vlogcast because it's video. All right. Today, what made me cranky? Whew. I went to the gym. Pretty uneventful. I expected large crowds because no one's in school this week. And I thought there'd be kids everywhere. I don't think I saw anyone under the age of probably 20 today. And it wasn't that crowded. So I don't know what's going on there, but it was fine. There was an issue with lockers, and that is that you have lockers, you put your lock on, and those, a lot of the class have been cut, so there's a big crime thing going on. So I wear a fanny pack, and I put my phone and my keys and ID and money, whatever, into the fanny pack, and I take it out on the gym floor with me, so the only thing locked in my locker are my clothes. So if they get stolen, easily replaceable. If the other stuff gets stolen, not so much. But today, there's a big sign up saying that all day use lockers with the black locks, you can't use them. And that's, I think, over half of the ones with combos. Because there are lockers with the built-in combo, so you don't have to bring a lock. You set a temporary passcode or PIN number, a combination. You set it on the back, you close it, and now you're the only one that can get in there. If you get locked out, you go to the front desk, they bring out a key, and they unlock it for you and check your ID to make sure that you're in the right locker. I talked to the guy at the desk this morning, and I said, he said, yeah, we're going to rethink the whole thing. And I said, does that mean you're going to replace all of the clasps in the locker room, that I cut off all the old lockers? He goes, oh, yeah, I think they're going to look at everything. Well, the reason the black lockers, or the black knob lockers for day use with the combinations, are off limits is because he said someone got locked out the day before and they went out there to unlock it and the key broke off and they couldn't get in that locker. And I guess they only had one key. So now they can't get in any of the lockers with the black thing. So if you use them and lock your stuff in there, you're just stuck. That seems like mismanagement to me, that they'd only have one key. Or that you couldn't bring in a locksmith for $50 or $100 and have them recut a key, a master key that fits those locks. So again, this is a 24-hour fitness thing. I don't understand how they can be so, I don't want to say unorganized, but it doesn't seem that the organizational structure within the gym itself is really working out. And it's not just the gym I go to. I hear it about 24-hour fitnesses everywhere. People who will say, yeah, I go to that in this city, and this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. Also, the hot tub, which they drained the pool on the hot tub 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they did all replastering and retiling, filled them up. It was down for almost 2 weeks, both of them. Now they were both up, and they were up just, this weekend they were working. But they were closed they closed on Thursday mornings for 2 hours to chemical treat the pool and the hot tub. I get that. But I think Friday, the hot tub was out of commission, and then it was working on the weekend. And then today, it's Monday, it's out of commission again. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know why it continually breaks. It has been this way since the club opened. They have replaced the heater many times. They'll say, oh, it just doesn't work, or none of the jets will work. You'll get heat, but it just barely bubbles out. Why is this a problem? Why is this an issue? It's a problem because me as a paid member, that is an amenity I'm expecting to use, that I'll be able to use, and I rarely get to use it. Why it's a problem for them? I don't know, maybe you're duct taping your parts together or something, because once you replace a heater, it should last more than just 30 or 40 days, you know? Same with pumps. Pumps should last a year or more. Why have you had to replace it so often? And then there's the hot water issue. There is still a shower in the locker room that gets lukewarm, and that's as hot as it gets. And the turn valve, they've replaced that several times. In fact, they've replaced the turn valves on many of the shower handles because they've just come off, or they're broken, or they stripped out. I don't know. Maybe they used poor quality stuff when they put it in, but last time they did remodel, they replaced all that. Within a month, you had handles falling off again. And then there's the time or two when there was no hot water, and there was no hot water for days and days and days. And it's like, what is going on? And I was told by the facilities guy, well, we have to replace the hot water tank. It's like, well, why can't you replace the core? And he goes, well, we might do that instead. But as all these things are on order, why can't you just get a plumber out to do it? Because that's not the way 24-hour fitness works. No, you have to do something with the home office, and then they fan it out, and they order parts, and then you have to wait for those and wait to get them installed, rather than just act on it and get it done, because they don't want to pay whatever it is. A plumber visit, $200, $300. Well, guess what? That plumber gets your hot water working, and you're going to have happier clientele. Instead, it takes days or weeks to fix something, and then it's a shoddy job and it doesn't last long. Or it does work, but it's taken too long to do. How much money have you really saved? Because you've got your employees who have to install this stuff. You've got the order time. Is it like so cut rate? Maybe the club's not charged for it. I really doubt that. But I don't know how it works. I just know that it makes me very, very, very cranky. Another crank today. I decided that I am going to be cooking up some tofu. Well, tofu has always been really bland to me, but there is a ramen place up the street, and the tofu that comes in their bowls is delicious. I mean, it's got a meaty texture. It's obviously been marinated. It's kind of sweet, but it's not sweet. And it just makes the whole bowl. They have boiled eggs that are the same way. They soak them in something, and man, they are delicious. Anyhow, I got on the text last night, and I texted someone who cooks at this restaurant to find out what it was. And I have the ingredients, and I went out to get them today. And I'll tell you, they weren't cheap. Oh my God. Who? And you get just such little bottles for something you're gonna need a lot of, and it's $4 or $5 for something like this. I bought enough. I will probably, and I bought 3 boxes of tofu, hard, firm, or light, firm tofu. So I should be able to make this last everything I bought through all 3 boxes, which could be several meals, because tofu is not the main dish. Tofu is mixed with the noodles or whatever. And I plan on cooking up ramen noodles, making my own rice bowls, because when you go to the restaurant, rice bowls are 15 something a piece, and they are filling. Surprisingly, they're filling. The noodle bowls are the same price. I find the noodle bowls are more filling than the rice bowls. But it's just a standard, like a cereal bowl almost. And the whole bottom is just, like 2 inches of noodles or rice. And then you get, sometimes there's a piece of pork or beef or whatever meat you're getting, or it's just tofu, 2 or 3 or 4 little squares of tofu. And then you'll have a vegetable, broccoli or a spinach or something. I think there's another vegetable in there. I don't remember. But anyway, it's delicious. And shockingly delicious. And I had never had tofu that tasted that good. So I'm going to try to replicate that and do it here at home. My tofu is now being pressed to let all the liquid out. So I'll be able to do that tomorrow. And when I'm done with this today, I will be boiling up all the ingredients and creating the marinade. And then I'll need to let it sit for a day. So I won't be able to have this until probably Christmas Day, because the tofu will be ready tomorrow. I have to let the marinade do everything. I'll be able to put it in the marinade, and it needs to sit for 24 hours before I can eat it. Wow, that was a long, complicated explanation about tofu, wasn't it? Probably more than you really wanted to hear. So I'm going to leave you, and I'm going to ask you to please leave a comment and let me know if you are someone that would be interested in me doing a live chat. Again, where it's just me talking to the camera, but your comments would be scrolling up so I could answer them and talk to you directly. Also, I would like to know if any of you have interesting artistic backgrounds, because I would like to do an interview or two coming up. I will be doing one with Joey Hernandez sometime next year. I mean, next year is in, what, a week? I don't know when, because we haven't discussed the actual date. And Joey Hernandez is the older gay guy from the Older Gay Guy show that I did a video on like 2 weeks ago or a weekend ago or something like that. Anyway, are you an artist? Are you a writer? Are you a tap dancer? Are you a former Broadway star? Are you a current Broadway star? Are you a television personality? Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested. And if you are, I guess if you're serious about being interviewed, I mean, first of all, I'd like to hear what you guys are into anyway, because I go to a lot of your profiles and it's just a picture and then there's nothing on your YouTube page. I mean, I get that. I've had a YouTube page like that for years. It's another page that maybe has 4 things on it now. But it would be great, since you are now honorary cogs. That's right, you're an honorary Cranky Old Gay Guy. If you'd put a little description maybe in your YouTube channel when I click on your name, so it at least tells me a little bit about you. Like, I'm Bob and I'm from Roanoke, Virginia. I chew tobacco and smoke a corncob pipe. I know that's a stereotype, but it just came to mind. Or just something about you or the city that you're from. I look at analytics and I know that I have the majority of my listeners are in New York and in Los Angeles. And I say New York City, which kind of surprises me because I don't seem to get a lot of comment interaction from those places. Because again, analytics will tell me where my viewers are and where the people who are interacting with me are. So it'd be good to just know where you guys are from. All right, I'm going to let you go for now, and I will see you tomorrow on Tuesday. And if I remember, I'll give you a tofu update. Okay? Have a good day, and bye-bye. And for all of you who are wondering, yes, I still have these. They are there. So I know that there's at least 2 people who have asked me to show that. So I'm showing you that. Okay? Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Cold, dirty tiles where your feet slip in the drafty morning air. The shower knobs spin and leak, hot water's more than rare. Hot tub has no bubbles that it boasts, locker doors creak in despair. White dirty floors with lockers toast, this place needs tender care. Joefer storms in with a frown, he's cranky as can be. Thinks about making his magic tofu a brighter light he sees. Forgotten benches, dusty grime, showers drip like waterboarding. While Joefer thinks of his tofu, locker room has dust it's hoarding. Towels stay wet, hair clogs the drain, the dispenser's out of soap. One sink is broken, the toilet's plugged, Joefer's running out of hope. Joefer storms in with a frown, cranky as can be. He thinks about making his magic tofu a brighter light he sees, steaming scent from the locker room where maintenance lost its way. That manly scent is pure